very simple, straightforward plan initially, and as it commences and we see what the enemy's doing, as well as we have a better idea what the terrain looks like on the other side of this castle, this plan is subject to change. I'm going to keep it simple initially so everybody knows what their roles are, and then, you know, as the plan changes, I'll be on net with the squad leaders, and you guys will be, you know, tasked specifically. So if everybody opens up their maps, first off, I'd like to go through the command net. Command is 170. I expect all squad leaders for their squads to be on 170 so that we can communicate effectively on squad net. So that's an Alpha squad lead, a Bravo squad lead, and a Charlie squad lead. Alpha is Bravo company. Bravo, I believe, is 1 TAC, and I think Charlie is the 3 Merc guys. And so each of your squad nets are Alpha's 171, Bravo's 172, Charlie's 173. You guys can handle that as you see fit. If you want to put your entire squad on that net, that's up to you. The way that Bravo Company handles it is we split it up, you know, between our 3 fire teams. So if you were in Alpha Squad, for example, we run our 3 teams on 171.1, 171.2, 171.3. That's up to you. But you know, regardless, we do have a squad leader on command net at all times. All right, now if you guys reference the map at Castle Thronos, we're going to be online initially until we can gather some intel on what the enemy's course of action is, as well as what the terrain's like to our front. So, very straightforward. Charlie base of fire, you guys are on west security, south by west. Alpha base of fire, you guys are centralized in the line. And Bravo base of fire, you guys will be east flank security as far as east and south. We want to get as many guns onto Oreo Castro initially as possible. So get online, you know, get your sectors of fire. We want to ID where the enemy's moving. The idea is to catch them in the open and lay out as much lead onto the enemy in the open as we can. If they start returning fire, dig in, preserve your lives. Do not be reckless, all right? We want to maintain, they have the superior numbers, the superior firepower. We just want to get online, you know, harass them a bit, catch them in the open, you know, put some hurting on them. Relay the information, coordinate the enemy movement, we'll get it up the chain, and then this plan is subject to change. We'll maneuver teams as we see fit. Most likely what will end up happening, our most likely course of action is Charlie and Bravo will most likely maintain their current base of fire points, and we'll maneuver the Alpha centralized team wherever we may need them. If we need to relocate them on the northwest side, potentially up here, or wherever we need to maneuver them, we'll most likely be maneuvering that central element. And if we need to shift any base of fire positions, that will be communicated. The enemy's most likely course of action is most likely to move out on their west flank and then head north. So Charlie, you know, Alpha, try to keep eyes on that. Expecting the enemy to do something down
User
here,
in your channel timed out.
moving up, you know,
User entered your
somewhere.
channel.
We'll see what they do, but we'll react accordingly. You guys have 2 minutes, so if you guys will, you know, don't leave this starting area. But if you need to split your teams off, make sure your radios are working. Make sure that if you guys are not familiar with using Task Force Radio, you can set alternate channels. So if you open up your radio, you know, you'd set your first channel on whatever frequency you're operating on for your team, or if you're a squad leader, you know, you put it on your squad net. You change your channel to channel 2, and then you put that on command net. And then what you would do is you would hit the set button, which hits sets additional channel. And you can also hit your 0, which is stereo settings, so that you have, you know, your alternate channel only in your right ear. And then you can set your first channel so it's only in your left ear, so you know that wherever the transmissions are coming through on your radio, you know what net it's on. So if you hear it in your right ear, you know it's coming through command net. If you hear it in your left ear, you know it's your squad net, something along those lines. You guys use those dual channels, so you know, by default, caps lock is your primary channel, and the letter T as in Tango, is your alternate channel if you have one set. So you guys have a minute, you know, get your squads together. You have less than a minute, and once it hits sets mission start, you guys are clear to step off to your initial base of fire points. Set up your lanes of fire.
User disconnected from your channel.
Early. I expect you guys to be laying out fire early.
Yep. We're in the south already, Jack.
Let's go this way then.
I need my squad leaders. I need my squad leaders on 170. I need to hear you guys.
My radio will be working.
811, I'm here. We're gonna
Cover.
head to the wall.
Quintus, Sam, Jeebus over to me. I'm wiggling by a blue barrel. Nice.
User joined your
Hey, I
channel.
need a Bravo
Sam.
Charlie squad leader.
There you are.
170. I need squad leaders on 170.
It's gonna be really hard to keep track of you guys.
Yeah, just there's a little beige thing that comes up. Says
User
my name.
left your channel.
Radio check on 172.
You guys are
Yep,
clear to
ready.
step off to your
Radio
next
check.
fire points. Come on.
Guys, we're clear to...
Radio check.
Okay, my fire team, I guess we're gonna take the centermost position.
Let's go.
Are we taking the center kill?
Is that not saying shit?
Oh, yeah.
Snake, jump on the
User
in the
left your
village.
channel. User joined your channel.
Snake, jump on the 50 kill.
Jumping.
Okay, Alpha to that first wall.
Occupy this wall, B2.
We want to move down one, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it.
Copy, remove.
Bravo, looks like you got a technical on that road. You gotta-
All the way to the south side, guys. There's a wall with some caps in there.
Zippers, can you call him if your enemy's moving to the...
South side, there's some walls with some
Can somebody in Bravo be on a better recovery position with the 50 cal?
Coming up to you, Snake.
I see movement on the east side of Oreo Pass. We're going down into the valley.
Where are you, Snake?
On top of the 50 cal.
Fuck, this is down.
Some of them moving southeast. Got some moving southeast.
Roger, are they in the ditch?
Not yet, they seem to be moving down the hill to the southeast, just going down the slope.
Roger, they'll be coming up by the barrier then, or flanking further out east.
Dora, can you come back to my position?
Coming.
User left your channel.
Dora, I'm about 50 cal.
Get last walk in.
Dora, head to the 50 cal.
Your ice snaps, you got your radio?
Once again, I can definitely see them. They're going to probably come up right in front of us at the metal fencing on the road. I can confirm I can see them moving down over the valley. You literally can, if you look past those trees right in front of us, I saw a couple guys running down that hill.
I'm going to try and put some GPs through there.
Try aiming around 190.
Oh fuck. I only had 4 HQs, I didn't realise.
Snippers, Bravo 3 is going to push out a little more to the east. Does
the hill that is rocks there to get a better pace of fire.
Services Rocky, we've lost one man.
You want me to tell you where the enemy are?
Snippers, I've got traces coming out of the window on the church.
You want me to tell you where they are? Okay.
Gamma, I need a distance to those targets on the left flank.
What targets on the left flank?
J3, where were the targets on the left and how far away were they?
I guess rough estimate 200-300 meters. They're in the defilade, I can't see them at all now. This was about 2 minutes ago.
How many?
Confirm I saw 2 guys, but I only saw them through the trees. Could have been more.
Watch down the hill, guys.
Yeah, one sec, if I can get behind you, I'll...
Jeeves will.
Got space in your backpack.
Jeeves.
Yeah? Yeah.
Jeeves, give Sam your ammo.
Yeah, if he doesn't have any space in his backpack.
Alright. Sam, free up some room.
Alright guys, remember stay cautious, don't take casualties guys. Gamma, sit rep on B3.
That's all I got, Sam.
We are kind of pinned behind a rock just to your east, about 100 meters to east, 50 meters to east.
Copy that.
Taking fire from the top.
So, worst comes to worst, they probably are going to end up coming up right in front of us. If that's the worst case.
I don't think they are, though. I think they're going to try and flank right east.
IT gun on the car.
Equipment.
Dora, how many guys are you down to?
Follow me.
I think one if disc is down there.
I want you here, dude. Bring off the okay.
If disc is in there, then it's just me.
Alright, we've got Snake on the 50. Roger. Snake, how's the 50 cal? Alright, Dora, get back to the line.
The 50 cal is alone now. No one's mounting it.
There's nobody on the 50 car.
Alright, good work, Bravo squad.
How's it looking?
Fairly
status?
empty at the moment.
No close contact, still spreading fire from the town.
Got Quintus guarding our east
Nothing.
snips in case
We
they try and
don't see
flank us.
anything, they can't be coming from the left flank, I think.
Alright, BT man count.
B2 all up.
Still taking fire from the church.
Command charge.
Yeah,
One
that's
just ran
still
behind the church.
Contact in a town to the east of the church. In the smoke.
How far is it to the church, by the way?
About 600 meters. Yeah, roughly.
We're taking fire, by the way, guys.
Well,
On the radio.
more than 550, I don't know.
Stay around here on this little fire.
Yeah. Right, okay. So, you hear that? You with me now.
Yep.
Okay, you stay here though. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work.
I can see enemies at the metal. I can see enemies at the metal girder in front of the road.
J3 distance.
Literally about 15 meters, 20 meters.
One down. Drop a frag over there.
Let me just.
Bravo, sorry.
Short frag, short frag.
Can't throw that far, it seems.
Nah, I wish we had some LGMs. You can throw them over.
Suggest going to whisper mode, guys.
Control tab, put to whisper.
Control tab's the key. 3 be advised. There are people behind the girders to your right. They're trying to attack us.
Yeah, I don't see them yet, but we're watching it. We have some great alpha, don't worry.
Anyone need ammo or UGL rounds?
I could do with some UGLs.
I ain't running over there, Gamma.
It's okay.
Fingers you need more in the UGLs.
I see some traces coming from inside the graveyard. You wanna have your guns out, Emma. Maybe you wanna have your guns out. They're at that little girder right in front of us.
Say again?
No, I was talking again though.
User left your channel.
We just have tracers come through the window. They're literally just down by the trees, it seems.
User left your channel.
Seems we're getting suppressed.
Copy that.
You guys see any enemies?
Any updates on contacts, guys?
Contact's contact dead on the road. He's dead, but that's all.
Copy that. Gamma, what's going on over by you?
Nothing so far.
Alright, good work, guys.
What happened with the earlier contacts at the girder? We only saw one and we killed him. Roger.
Would assume that he's the rest of the team aren't going to poke.
South from 3. Gamma's dead.
Gamma's dead, yeah?
Wounded. Gamma dead, Nate wounded. South of 3.
Nick, what got you?
Something south of us.
Distance?
Unknown.
Doral,
Yo, Snippet.
possibly gonna need you to on the left flank.
Roger, coming.
I might be getting naded.
Right.
Combat medic, anybody have any wounded in their team? Any wounded over here? Guys, you see that wall to the
Nick, you still up?
I think it's not.
Doral, what grenade was that?
Repeat last.
Was that your grenade?
No, enemies.
Alright, Bravo, we've got possible enemies coming in from the left. I'm gonna call it.
User left your channel.
Fall back or try to get to the
Contacts, they're in front of you. On the left.
Got it.
They're fragging us.
I got hit by nade. I'm bandaging.
Counter nade.
Multiple enemy on the hill.
Fingers, fall back if you can.
B2, pull it back,
Multiple enemy coming from the hill.
No, not up the hill, you're exposing yourselves.
Then where are we supposed to fall back to?
Tuck in where we were.
I'm over to where I'm standing, the second wall. You can get quite 75 on here.
Visual, I can.
There's more contacts to the left.
Multiple enemies on the left, on the road.
Don't move, Bubs, whatever her name is. Don't move. I got you. It didn't work, come on. Good to go, you're good to go.
Cheers.
Alright, Alpha's gonna help us out a bit.
Contact on B3's opposition.
Doral, are you alive?
Yes, I'm alive. It's those enemy hostiles on the left.
I can once again
Yes.
see. I can see enemies again at the girder.
Enemy hostiles were our friendly died to the nade. 2 guys. How copy?
Yeah, they're by the...
Quintus, don't poke. There's a guy looking right at it.
Doral, are you near where Nick's body is, or are you further back?
That's where the Nick's body is. That's where our 2 enemy infantry.
I shot one there.
Yeah, I tried to shoot one also.
Fingers, how many guys are still up?
Not sure, I've been separated from my fire team. Guys, at B2, sound off on the radio.
User joined your channel.
Sam's in.
One down.
Eva's still up.
Quintus up. B2 all up.
User joined your channel.
Doral, you still up?
Yes. Firing enemy where Nick died.
I think I got him, Sam. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. There's another one behind the rock. Same location.
They're pulling back from the rock.
Fingers, I need casualties. How many guys you got up?
I told you 4 like 10 seconds ago.
Thanks. Enemies at the guardrail.
Jeebus, Sam, where did you fall back to?
I'm still at the wall.
Alright, I'm off by the off-road, slightly higher up. There's another one on the same position. Where's Nix and Gambit died? Doral, you still alive? Doral, do you copy? Doral. Nick. Doral. Fingers.
Hi.
Fingers, the left flank is basically gone now.
Tell that to them.
Where are you?
by the rock.
Yeah, just
On
follow
the rock. We're on the lower level of defenses from you. Covering that rock.
Thing is, any chance you can send a man further back to my position?
Roger, Quintus, you're up. Go to Snips. He's on the upper defenses.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
They're by the metal barrier still.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Fingers, you still up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Fingers, how easy is it to hold that position?
We can hold here pretty well for now. We got command need. Unless they somehow manage to flank even further north, in which case we and you are screwed.
Goodness, I think they're northwest. Northeast, sorry.
User left your channel.
We've got enemy fire due east.
Copy this at the base of fire.
Hey dude. How's it going?
Yeah, I can't see anything. I'm just keeping an eye on the girder in front.
Roger.
I think, is he still copy?
Yep.
You still 3 up?
4 up.
I got Quintus with me, remember?
Well, in that case, yeah, 3.
Cool.
So quiet.
Possibly more contacts east.
Yeah, close east.
Contacts east.
Got a compass bearing, Sam.
90.
90 degrees.
90 by a cluster of rocks
User
and
left your
bushes.
channel. User joined your channel.
Who's got the
User
no
left
uniform?
your channel.
That's enemy.
He's down.
User left your channel.
Still more contacts out to the east. They're trying to attack Quintus and Quintus fall back.
Are those enemy grenades coming over to the east?
They are indeed. Quintus, you stay down there. Get behind one of those rocks. Oh, we're back where we were, kind of thing, I think. Fingers, how we doing?
Reasonably well.
Contacts, Quintus. 50 meters over this rock.
What bearing is that from you?
Neighbours, you can't die. We don't know how to use the radios.
Speak for yourself. Snippers, if you don't, I'm gonna kill you.
Those bunnies.
Set.
Moving. Keepers follow us up the hill.
User joined your channel.
Okay, I'm yelling. Can you
User joined your channel.
Where are we moving to?
Fingers, you up?
I'm up.
Where have you gone?
Follow the castle wall round north to the entrance. Follow the castle wall on your left.
User in your channel timed out.
Jeeves. There you are, man. Nice.
God, that was
Here,
intense.
Come in here. Go on with it, go on with it.
If they get up in that tower, they'll be able to see all of us.
Oh, you in the house.
Outside of it.
You can get on this right here.
You can't actually get in the tower, I tried.
Good.
Contact north side.
Get on the window here, Andrews. On the window right here.
User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
Apparently, we should watch this out. Where the hell are my dudes?
I'm here.
Jeebus. Yeah, they're coming from that entrance apparently.
Yeah, you can tell. There's been a lot
User
of
left
shooting.
your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
See no Sam, if they come around that corner they'll shoot you before I can shoot them.
Yeah, the fact that it's contested means that we don't have numerical superiority. Right, Jeeves watch the south gate, Sam watch the north gate. Roger, I will. Just a voices to us south. I think that was enemy.
I got west entrance.
Yeah, they're coming in.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
I have no idea.
Thanks, man.
I think I just saw an enemy north, but I'm not sure. sure.
One just came. I killed one. Nades. Lovely nades.
Pop and smoke.